their senior guards just took advantage of our guards. And they played at a different speed. They just we couldn't keep them in front. And we tried going zone a couple times, and we were even worse in zone. So, but at the end of the day, if we're only going to shoot 9 free throws like we did the other night, then we got to make 14, 15 threes to offset. We went 6 for 21. So we're not going to attack the rim and play physical at the rim. Then you got to make your jump shots, and when you don't, you're not going to win.
Frank, I think that's back-to-back games having less than 10 free throws. Is there a common theme you're seeing from that? The guys just not attacking the rim, or kind of, I guess, what are you saying there?
Next question.
Of the guys on the Auburn team that you have to prepare for, Cambridge probably isn't in the top 3 or 4. What did he do tonight when he has game back?
Give that young man credit. He's been shooting the 3 at 20% for the year, and he was on our scouting report. We put him up there and we said he was a capable 3-point shooter because he will shoot them. They just weren't going in. They went in for him today. But then again, he got a lot of wide open looks because we couldn't keep their guards in front of us. And what got him going were the back-to-back threes against our zone. Our backline guys did a real poor job in their coverage. But then again, give him credit. He was on our scouting report and he was identified as a capable 3-point shooter. That's the wording that we used, and he put him down. And because of that, they got away from us.
Because Auburn had that big run in the first half, and then in the second half they had that run. Just what went wrong for you guys offensively to where you guys couldn't, I guess, put the ball in the basket?
Couldn't pass the ball. The game of basketball is real simple. Team that passes wins. Team that don't pass don't win. They just dug up in us, and so we couldn't pass, and then we couldn't drive either. And going into the game, we wanted to post them. We thought we could have an advantage playing in the paint, but our big guys didn't. They made it hard for us. They wouldn't allow us to reverse the basketball. And post-up basketball in the NBA happens on the strong side because there's no help side defense. In college, you got to reverse the basketball. You got to pass it. You got to move the ball, and then post it. And we were unable with any lineup to ever get ball movement until we can play through post-ups. So we had to get away from the post-ups, and like I said, go to opening the court so we can drive. Like they did us. They opened the court and they drove us. Well, we couldn't drive them. So they won, we lost.
Frank, they opened this game, I think, 1 for 10. What did you think the way you guys started defensively? Was it just a matter of them missing shots? You figured eventually they would hit some of these looks? Yeah. How'd you feel like how you started on this?
I don't think they were as aggressive early. And we handled those little, I don't know what, I call them rubs. That's when the 2 guards kind of like flip the ball to each other and just kind of cross up top. We handled that a little bit better. But then they're senior guards, and that's what you get when you got old guards. As the game goes on, they start feeling it, and they start getting a feel for when they can go at you and who to go at. And they picked on, I'm not going to say who, but they picked on guys on our team. That's the guy that they went after every single time. And you can't keep them out of the paint. You're going to struggle to defend them because then they start shooting catch and shoot threes. McCormick and Dowdy do a great job of getting in there and passing the ball. But our breakdowns came. I made a couple subs and we went zone for a couple possessions, and we gave that young man, I can't remember his name right now, Cambridge. We gave him back-to-back threes, and that brought the building into the game. And then we got affected. We played. I like playing fast. I don't mind the score being 80-67. But we got caught up taking quick shots rather than playing off the bounce and getting that ball in the paint the way we spoke about doing it.
What kept you all from being able to pass?
Them. They just got above us, and we got backdoor plays, and our guards, their guards played at a certain speed, and our guards never answered the bell. So we couldn't pass on offense, we couldn't drive on offense, and defensively, they just kind of run their little weave up there, and they just pick on the guy they wanted. They eventually got him up there, and they go at him. And that's real good coaching by Bruce and execution by his team.
How close is Keyshawn to getting back, and what did how did you guys have to kind of combat his absence? And obviously you started Wildens.
Yeah. Wildens has been playing fairly well for us, and he gives us a presence at the rim. I didn't want Mike getting in foul trouble dealing with Wiley early in the game. So I thought that was the right move to go to start the game. And then when they go small, I usually went small back to our 4-guard lineup there. But Keyshawn's supposed to do some stuff tomorrow practice. How much and all that, I'll find that out. But he's cleared to do some stuff in practice, and how he manages tomorrow will determine how the next day plays out.
What about Trey?
He's dealing with an ankle sprain. That's just straight up pain tolerance. It's I don't live in when I was a kid, they'd make me play with his ankle, but times are different now, and I don't do that. I know why my body's all beat up now, because they made me play with bad ankles and bad knees. We live in a different time, and it's not my place as a coach to be telling somebody when they're healthy enough to play. That's his job to be at peace with his body so he can get out there and contribute.
Anything else for Frank?
Yeah, Frank, you're obviously a little bit disappointed in your team's ability to get to the free throw line. Is it the aggressiveness? Is it the timing of the aggressiveness? Is it when you want to attack, not attacking at the right time?
You've covered my team for 8 years. You've seen us play almost every game we've played in the last 8 years. Have you ever seen us go through a stretch where we shoot a total of 17 free throws in 2 games?
I'm not.
So we got to be better.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, everyone.